do this again.
Yeah.
Little different this time.
Okay.
I told myself that money would never
What's up, dude?
It's good enough.
What's up? Let's get that logo up there, man.
Oh, yeah.
Let's throw it up. Throw it up. Steak and lobster.
All right, that'll stay there.
Yeah. I like it. What's up, dude?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 10.
This is it, baby.
Tsunami podcast.
10, we made it. Dude.
Kamikaze Revy. Magic TDM.
Yo, rat-a-tat, Matt. Oh, man. Episode 10, we made it.
Yes.
Made it, man. Made it.
10. It'll be dope when we start getting to like 30s or 40s or 50s.
Yeah.
And
Episode 153 of the Tsunami podcast.
yeah, we have to wrap it up.
Yeah, hey, episode 10. Hey, we're not dead. Haven't gotten the virus yet.
No.
Look at that, huh? Where's the hand sanitizer? It's out of stock.
God, you seen that boy that he bought however many from Amazon to gouge people later?
Yeah, in his garage, he set up like a little mini CVS.
Yeah. And Amazon shut him down.
Yeah, they did.
Which is completely un-American if you think about it, because isn't that what this country has been built upon? He found
Hustling.
an opportunity, he went out there and capitalized on it, and the rest of you that sat around and did nothing about it, you will pay the premium.
There you go. It's also like that young kid in, what was it, a middle schooler or a high schooler? He was selling squirts of hand sanitizer. And he got suspended from school. Suspended. There are people bullying kids and beating up kids. They're not even getting. It's crazy, dude. It's a crazy time.
That's a bit much.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I mean, come on, dude. You're gonna suspend him from school from, chasing that American dream, the pursuit of happiness, man.
well, the guy with the sanitizer,
That's
it's
funny.
like people see it like scumbaggy. It's opportunistic, man.
Yeah.
You fell asleep at the wheel. Like it's
Yeah,
messed
it's
up,
funny,
right? But
man. Well, that's like people. It's like that great episode of
hold on, we're not sponsored by Coke.
Oh yeah, no, put that away. Get it. Oh, Red Bull either. I'll put that back.
The people what?
That great episode of The Office where Dwight was buying up all those very popular Christmas toys, the dolls that were popular, and he was selling them for a premium under the table, man.
Well, you know what's messed? What I don't like about that's funny. That's funny. He did that.
It just reminded me of that.
What I don't like about that is like when manufacturers know that there's a huge demand for something, and then they let that happen.
And they let it happen. It's like the whole Baby Yoda thing. You
Baby
mean
Yoda,
to tell
the
me
sneakers.
that wasn't calculated? Come on, man.
Well, we'll
on.
see. Like when it starts to go on eBay for $1,000, and then the manufacturers refuse to make more. Like I never understood that. Like, what's the point of that?
Yeah, I don't get it. Anyway, man, we're healthy. We're good. We've been Lysoled out of our mind. We're hanging in, man. It's a crazy time. I was texting you earlier, and I was like, I don't remember a scare like this that was taken this seriously, it seems like.
No one does. You talk to your parents? Because my parents said they don't remember anything like this
Yeah,
either.
my mom said the same thing. She was like, this is unprecedented. I'm like, it kind of is. It's nuts. And then, oh no, our boy Idris Elba. Our boy Idris.
You know what's wild about that is that I see that and I think about if it could happen to a healthy person like that, what's going to happen to us that's overeating and not in the best of health? Like
They got a personal trainer, dude. Like, they got the best of the best medical care. They got the best diet. They got the best nutritionist, the trainer, and he got it.
I don't know if you saw the video, but he put a video out and he was saying he said that he felt 100% fine
No
when
symptoms.
he got tested. And he was telling people, like, take it serious. And people in Italy were putting up videos saying take it serious. He was like, the reason Italy became like the epicenter of this whole thing was because they didn't take it serious. And they kept doing festivals and stuff because it's not like a hurricane that you see it coming and you can move out the way and you know next week you'll be fine. This thing, the CDC said 8 weeks is what
8
they
weeks
said.
minimum.
Right now, everybody, like the city right now, like where we're at now, with Virginia Beach, Norfolk, and everybody, they're saying 2 weeks from now. But they're saying minimum 2 weeks. So basically, they're just going to wait till the end of 2 weeks to reassess.
Yep. I saw a great meme, or it wasn't really a meme. It was just like a social commentary on Twitter, and somebody tweeted something like, if you're going to be that person here in 4 weeks that goes, look, we did all this and nothing happened. That's the point.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's the point,
You
right?
wanted us to fail.
Well, the point is we separate ourselves. What is it? Social
distancing.
Social distancing. That's the idea, so that nothing happens.
Right.
That's the idea, right? So yeah. Social distancing, man.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting thing. It's a weird time.
I can't remember anything like this, man, in my lifetime.
No, there was nothing like it. It's a different feeling from like when the towers got hit. That's something big that happened in our lifetime. When the towers got hit, there was like fear, like, are we about to go to war?
Yeah.
Or not so much. We knew we were going to war. It was, are we about to see war on our land for the first time? Mm-hmm. Like in that way. That was the fear there.
Well, in a way, we kind of did. They took it to us. You know what I mean?
We did. But that's something, too, that you can see. This is different because you don't see it.
Yeah.
There's no way to see it. And there's too many people. It's like when you're driving. I told my father this analogy. Like, when you're driving, you don't worry about yourself. You worry about everybody else that's not paying attention.
Right.
And the thing with the sickness is, you know you're going to take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. It's the million people you're going to come in contact with that didn't take it serious. And they're walking around with their hands in their mouth and touching everything they see. And then they get you sick. So,
yeah.
That's why it makes sense to limit your interaction with people and stuff like that. Like, it's going to be difficult, but this is not the end of the world, too. People need to relax. Like, they act like they're being told stay there for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
They're being told relax for 2 weeks.
Yeah, let's calm down a little bit. Let's spread out a little bit.
And do what you're going to do anyway on a regular day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people are pretending like, oh, I don't know what to do. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You work and you go home and you do whatever you do at home anyway. Mm-hmm. So,
or you work from home, like a lot of us are doing at this moment. I mean, you're doing it.
Yeah, but
I'm doing it.
I feel bad for the people that don't have that option at all.
It's crazy, you know. These we live in an American society where the norm, at least in the middle class and lower, you know, where you have a lot of dual income families mm-hmm. that are scratching and clawing to get by, and all of a sudden you take one of them away. Maybe you take both of them away.
Yeah,
you know, it's crazy, man. So our hearts are with everybody, man. You know, just stay strong, and we'll get through it. We'll get through it.
Yeah, I mean. I don't know if you saw, and we don't know if the United States is, well, the mainland United States, because Puerto Rico is in the United States, and I was about to mention them. I don't know if the rest of the United States are going to go that route, but Puerto Rico's shutting down all the stores that's not necessarily essential. So if it's not like food or pharmaceutical stuff like that, they're saying if you have to close your store, and if they find you open, you're facing jail time and fines.
Wow.
They don't want you opening your store at all, and they got a 9 o'clock curfew.
You shared something. Can you grab that? Well, that was a crazy tweet from one of the government officials, right, or something like that?
Yeah.
In Puerto Rico. It's wild, man.
They're not fooling around.
No. Dude, I was just driving over to AC Moore to get Victor some school supplies. My wife was getting some school supplies at AC Moore. We were going to go meet her over there. And it's like a ghost town out there. Lansdowne Commons, Buffalo Wild Wings, all these places just tumbleweeds. It's crazy, man.
No, it's great.
You got to learn how to cook.
You know, Canada closed their borders.
Yeah. Mexico was thinking about doing that too.
Well, Mexico ain't got no choice.
We're going to totally build it, and it's going to stop everything.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. So the governor of Puerto Rico says if you don't close your business, you'll be subject to a loss of your business license, jail, and a fine.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
There it is, dude. Just
people,
lay it out.
People don't realize how small Puerto Rico is. Like Puerto Rico,
it's a tiny island.
It's tiny. You can drive around the whole thing like in half a day. I think it is. I don't remember, but it's less than a day.
Yeah, that's like Hawaii.
Yeah,
it's like Hawaii. Very, very, very small in the grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's nuts, dude.
Yeah,
it's a global thing too, which is kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. You know, it's everywhere, man. Did you see this? Now I don't know. If this is real, but I did see. I know the book is real. I know the author is real. Dean Koontz. Mm-hmm. You've seen this, right? The Eyes of Darkness.
That I haven't. I know who you're talking about.
He published a book in 1981, I think. Dean Koontz, very famous author here. You know, does kind of thrillers and dramatic fiction and stuff like that. But I guess there's a passage in there about something originating in 2020 from Wuhan, China, some kind of upper respiratory condition or something like that. So it was kind of neat. But, who knows, man? Who knows? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Depending on what side you're on politically, it kind of shows how we prepared for many other things, except, you can't prepare for everything, I guess.
Yeah.
But we've been preparing for physical warfare for the longest.
Now, all of a sudden, it's something a little different.
Kind of caught us with our pants down for this one a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you know what? In part, I feel like they're doing the right thing. They're doing it soon enough, I feel like.
Yeah.
They didn't wait for 1,000 people to die. Like, it's unfortunate how many people died now.
And that's usually how policy at least government policy kind of comes about. Mm-hmm. It's like, you think about like seatbelts or something like that. How long did the auto manufacturers fight seatbelts? For 10 years before a certain amount of people died. Yeah. And then they enacted the policy. And then it took a long time, so I like getting ahead of it. I like being cautious. A lot of people are complaining might be a little overly cautious. I'm like, why not, dude? Why not? I don't know.
Well, we should have been watching Jack's podcast more religiously.
Well, yeah, we should have. Be prepared, dude.
Taking heed.
Yeah,
taking heed. I don't see the country taking headed.
Take heed of.
I don't see them heeding this.
Yes. You got to be prepared, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, be prepared.
I know my dad. He, he's ready to rock and roll. My dad, John, who, he's like, I got enough weapons to arm the entire state of Virginia.
I don't get why some people.
I got enough food to feed the state.
I get why some people think that way, but at the same time,
I have a well.
I don't think we're anywhere near that yet. But
No,
you know
of
what?
course not.
Maybe I'm wrong for thinking we're not nowhere near that yet.
Yeah, well, we're going to his house. If it all really gets down, we're going over there and we're building a wall and yeah.
we'll go into a secure bunker with.
So I mean, let's talk about a business. I mean, a lot of businesses are getting impacted. Let's talk about our business. You know, we've had some things on the books for a while now that are kind of getting pushed back for good reason. But you know, we're trying to find ways to stay busy and try to help ourselves grow a bit. You know, and you know, it might be a little blessing in disguise here, a little silver lining. You know, we got the next couple weeks to kind of really think about what we want to do moving forward, strategically moving forward. So yeah, it's exciting.
What else do people need to do to, like, you have to have a plan for these moments.
Yeah. The downtime, man, it's big because it comes and goes.
But once again, the recurring theme of this little show here is your job is not as safe as you thought it was because people are being told, not to come in. There's what is it? All Chick-fil-A said no dining room. Mm-hmm. Why do I need a full staff if I'm not even doing the dining room? So there's a bunch of you that's going to stay home at your safe job, and now you're staying home. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, man.
You got to get out there and grind and do what you love. If that's what you love, cool. But it's a wake-up call to everybody. At least it should be. You should have a little bit of money stashed. You should have a little bit of supply stashed. Mm-hmm. You don't got to go crazy prepper style if you don't want to, but for sure you got to live a little better within your means so that as soon as one check disappears, you don't immediately go bankrupt.
Yeah, I think that's a very good lesson. For sure.
That's the problem. Like, you got to have...
If you can. I mean, I know there are many people that are really struggling, man, and they are doing their best. You know?
I think the case for a large amount of people is that they can if they just start cutting out stuff that they don't really need.
Yeah, this is true.
And start preparing when times are good and don't try to prepare when times are bad.
Yeah, you can't be reactionary in times like this. You can't react. You got to be ready. You got to be prepared. Yeah, man.
Gotta act, react, adapt.
Readapt. If you haven't guessed, we're huge fans of The Office, man. I watched season 4, episode 1, Fun Run today.
Oh yeah.
And you know why? It's because my mother is a kindergarten teacher here in town, private kindergarten teacher, and Victor actually is in her class. They have 10 students. It's a wonderful, wonderful program over there. She's, of course, I'm biased, but I think she's the best teacher in the world, man. And it's crazy. But anyways, they're doing, they're closed. So my mom sent out a 7.5 minute long video to everybody saying, hey, please, if you can, come to the school. I've created these packets, and it has all kinds of activities and sand trays and things to do their letters, activities to do, assignments, their journals and everything. So I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow. But it's funny. I'm sitting there watching this video, and she just keeps going and going and going and going and going, all these things. And I'm thinking, okay, all right, minute 6, there's more things. I'm like, this is just 2 weeks, right?
Right.
But I thought of when on Fun Run when Dwight was Angela came over to Dwight and was like, hey, can you go over and give my cat the medicine at lunchtime? And he's like, yeah, sure. What do I need to do? And she starts listing all these things, and halfway through he's just like, oh my gosh.
What was the cat's name?
Not Bandit.
I think it was Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
And then the cat they replaced him.
Yeah.
It was garbage.
Garbage. Garbage.
Look at the name of the stream I did the other night.
Oh, this is funny. Let's see.
You can read it all out.
Fortnite morning with the family. 2020 COVID-19. Why not 18? Fun run for the cure. Well, it's because it came out in 19, right? That's what I hear.
Is that I don't
2019?
know.
It was kind of the Wuhan thing was the end of 2019.
I don't look up as many facts as I pretend I do.
Yeah. Why not 18?
Yeah.
I think it was 2019. Forgive us if we don't know the exact.
When did the COVID come out? Like it was a new sneaker.
Yeah. Yo, that new COVID dropped. Oh man,
it's terrible.
That's really bad. That's real bad. Oh man.
So yeah.
Dude, staying healthy, staying active, trying to stay busy here. Mm-hmm. Doing our thing, man.
Yeah, don't make some bad choices as far as using it as a vacation time and saying, oh, I got 2 weeks off, let me go do this. Like, stay inside the house, man.
Yeah.
Stay inside.
Social distancing.
Staying inside the house is not the end of the world. You would have anyway. It's funny how as soon as you get told you can't do something, that's what you want to do the most.
Isn't that funny?
It's like you would have stayed home anyway.
Yeah.
You go home and you stay. Like, you work and you go straight home and you stay there. Now just being told you can't leave is like, well, what do you mean?
It's all these great memes about all the introverts rejoicing. Sports have been canceled. Everyone's supposed to stay inside. Gamers are all like real excited.
I was thinking about that. Who's going to clean up is the streamers.
Yeah, the streamers, man. All these people that are at home rocking it, man.
Yeah, now these guys doing the video game streams and all that stuff, their viewership is going to go through the roof the next few months.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, man. Very cool. Yeah, man. All right.
That's the check-in for this week, I think.
That's it. Man.
Just checking in on
Just checking in. You guys know anybody that have it? COVID-19? I mean, anybody?
I hope not.
I hope not either, dude.
I hope not.
I've been very fortunate. Nobody I know, or even friends of friends, I haven't seen anybody have it. So
anybody that has it,
that's fantastic. Hopefully we take care of this thing and everybody lays low for 2, 3, 4 weeks, and we can get back to being normal again, man. Get a little normalcy.
They're not far from a vaccine at this point.
No.
I keep seeing that they're gonna either start trials or they started already.
Yeah, Canada had something real close or something like that. So
I saw China put a video out of their nurses taking off their masks because they've already contained it enough.
Wow.
And they're like, we're good. We've already got a handle on this. But they went 105 days with that thing. So that's 3 months, and we just now started our little quarantine.
We just started it, man.
So we probably got 3 months ahead of us too.
Yeah.
They said, I saw a metric that said we're not that far off from Italy's pace.
Wow.
Like we're at the same point they were at their week 2. So are we.
Oh man.
They're like, so they're expecting right now. They're like, it's calm now. Like right now, I had a meeting at work, and they were saying that with the news they're getting from whoever they get it from, they're saying that they're expecting this to stay like this now. Then it's gonna explode and spread like crazy, and then it'll drop like what's happening everywhere else.
Oh man. Well, hopefully we don't get there. Maybe we break the mold. Doubt it. But anyway, stay safe, stay clean, wash your hands, keep away from each other, man, and hang in there.
Yeah.
Hang in there. Yeah. We'll see you. We'll see you next week. See how we're doing.
Yeah, man. I mean, if anybody's got any tips or whatever they're doing in the meantime, let us know. Make it a little more interactive. People watch this. People share it. So
cool.
Next time you share it or whatever, just throw in there what you're doing with your time.
Yeah.
Businesses, what you're doing to stay busy and figure out how you're gonna navigate through just a little bit of a drought. Hopefully, it's not too bad for people. Hopefully, we don't see people have to close up shop.
Yeah.
There's some stuff coming down the pipeline as far as there are some major things being shut down in the cities. So it'll be interesting, man.
Yeah, we'll be here. We'll be here right here for it. Bringing you the breaking news from Hampton Roads.
This might be the doubleheader week for real. We might end up doing another check-in.
Yeah, something crazy happened.
It's just another 10-minute podcast.
Another celebrity gets it, and we'll get back on the mic.
Yeah, that's wild. They did the check-in with Tom Hanks, and he seems to be fine.
Yeah,
I saw the map, and it was like one dot in Australia. I was like, that's Tom Hanks.
There's Tom. There he is. Well said.
It dropped over there.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. I'm Matt.
It's Tony.
And this is the Tsunami Podcast.
Yes.
All
Go
right,
black and white. Cue music.
Yeah.
You're always great. I can't take you anymore.